All right, good morning. Today we are doing our last objective, CO75. It is talking about comparing theoretical probability with experimental probability. So there are two types of probabilities here. Theoretical is what should happen, whereas experimental is what actually happens. So we're going to talk about thinking about it theoretically. Okay, you flip that coin and you could get heads or tails, right? So if you flip the coin twice, you should get a heads and you should get a tails, right? That theoretically would make sense. But experimentally, is that how things always happen? No, sometimes we get lucky, right? Sometimes we get, ooh, heads, 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 heads. Theoretically, it should be 50-50. You should have 50% of the time you get heads, 50% of the time you get tails, right? Because there are two outcomes that could happen. It should be split evenly 50-50. But experimentally, we know it's not always the case. So let's look at this coin flipping experiment that we are going to do. So we are actually going to be flipping a coin. So if you are at home watching this, you're going to need a coin, a penny, a nickel, whatever coin, heads and tails. So theoretically, if we flip that coin 10 times, how many times should we get heads? Lila.
5.
How did you find that, Lila?
Because 5 is half of 10.
Because 10 divided by 2, we have it. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we should get 5 heads and 5 tails. So let's look at how many students are in our math class today. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26. We have 26 kids in class today that are going to be doing our experiment. If each of you flips a coin 10 times, how many total flips would that be? James?
260.
How did you get that, James?
I multiplied 10 times across.
So we have 26 students times the 10 flips each student is doing. 26 times 10 is 260. If the whole class is flipping coins and we have 260 flips, theoretically, how many times should heads be flipped? Emma?
10.
We have 260 flips happening. If 260 flips happen in this classroom, how many of them should be heads? Lexi?
130.
How'd you get that, Lexi?
Took 260 and divided by 2.
Yeah. If we have a total outcome of 260 and we have it divided by 2, we would get 130 heads, 130 tails. Theoretically, that's what should happen. Thumbs up if you think that's what's actually going to happen. Thumbs down if you think, things get a little wonky. Yeah, thumbs down. Some of us are going to be flipping. Some of us might get 5 and 5, 5 heads, 5 tails. Some of us might get 8 heads and 2 tails. Right? We're going to see what happens when we flip, all of us. So you are going to get a penny that I need back because I use these every year. You're going to, get a penny to start your flipping, and you need to record. We're going to flip the coin 10 times, and you're going to put tally marks. You flip a head, you would put a tally mark here. You flip another head, you would put another tally mark. Right? And then you flip a tails. So you should end up with 10 tally marks. And you're gonna record how many heads and how many tails. And then we're gonna come back and we're going to look at what the class got. So you're gonna have your individual totals for your 10 flips. Then we're gonna see what happens when we have a lot of people doing those flips. Bennett.
Can you flip it by, I'm gonna flip it by stepping it up, and asking your comment is stepping.
So honestly, the easiest and quickest way, because we want to get through this, you just drop it on the table and you see heads or tails. Pick it up, drop it again. Heads or tails, okay? We don't have to make it like official, like a sports game where they do the official coin toss, okay? Any other questions? When you are finished, you're going to bring me your penny so I can use these again next year. So don't lose it. So at home, you are flipping your coin yourself and recording your 10 flips. And then we're gonna get together and talk about it as a class. Everybody got their penny? Okay. When you're finished, I have my bag of dice and pennies up here. Just come put it up in my bag. Quickly, quickly, get your 10 flips and then bring your penny back. No, just bring your penny back. We're not using dice. Why don't you grab a dice? Different activity I use the dice for. I keep them both in the same bag. Or no. Next year is for y'all. So, be strong. People are noticing I have both pennies and dice in this bag. You will talk about theoretical and experimental probability again next year. And next year is going to be more in-depth, and you will do pennies and dice next year. So since I teach both classes, I have both in my bag. We are just doing the penny part today. Next year, you'll get to do both penny and dice. Okay, so we're just doing this part today. All right. So we should have it recorded how many heads and how many tails. I am going to scroll up, but we need to remember that theoretically we were supposed to get 130. All right, so does the experiment, well, you were supposed to get 5 heads, 5 tails. So you need to answer your question, does the experimental probability of you flipping a coin 10 times match the theoretical probability? Did you get 5 and 5? It's either a yes or a no. Okay, so answer the question on your paper. You can't put it on the board because I didn't do it, so I can't answer it. So either yes or no. It was either 5 and 5 or it was not. Oh, we have a second page. We are going to do the dice roll. My bad. I didn't look at the second page. So I will be passing today, so. All right, but first we're gonna talk about our theoretical probability versus the experimental with the coin toss. So, I am going to call on each of you. So I'm gonna go around to the room and I'm gonna ask how many heads, how many tails. So you're gonna tell me your heads number first and then your tails number. Gemma,
6.
Nolan,
2,
Alyssa,
6 and 4.
Emma,
2 and
Charlie, Bennett. Bennett, how many times did you flip your coin?
8.
Yeah, so it should be 1 and 6. 4 and 6, okay. Sophie? 4 and 6. Jack? 4 and 6 is popular. Liam?
5.
Lila?
7 and 3.
Caden?
5 and 5.
Bridget?
8 and 2.
Helen?
4 and 6.
Nolan?
1 and 9.
Sarah?
5 and 5.
Emerald? Meadow?
6 and 4.
Kylie?
2 and 8.
As I'm writing the numbers down, you should be writing them on your page. Did I get you, Kylie? Yeah, Liam, I got you already, right? Adeline?
4 and 6.
James?
5 and 5.
Say it louder.
5 and 5.
Maddie?
4 and 6.
Hudson?
2 and 8.
Aaron?
7 and 3.
Alexi?
5 and 5.
Aiden?
2 and 8.
Etta?
5 and 5.
Did I get everyone? Okay, now what we need to do is we need to add up all of our heads, and we're gonna add up all of our tails. Adeline?
Why is it so many 4, 6?
Because that's just how the flips happened. So, let's get our calculators out. We have 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. I got 112. Is that what you got? Did you? What did the people get? Did other people get 112?
Yeah.
Okay, so if other people got the same as me, I think you might have missed one. All right, now let's do the tails. 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5, and I got 148.
I got 135.
I think you might have missed a couple. Because if we add these up, how many flips should we have had? 260. So I got 260. So how many heads the class flipped was 112. How many tails was 148. Do you remember what theoretically we should have flipped? Lila? 130 and 130. So, does the experimental probability of the class flipping a coin 10 times match the theoretical probability? No. Okay, so they're not matching. But 112 divided by 130, that would be an 86% probability. And 148 divided by 1 would be 114% probability. So this was 14 below, and that was 14 over that 100% of 130 over 130. So if you had flipped, look at this, 1 heads, that probability would have been 1 divided by 10. That would have been a 10% probability. Which one got us closer to the theoretical probability? Flipping yourself or looking at the whole class? Which one gets us closer? 10% is closer to 100% than 86%? Yeah, the whole class. Looking at the whole class's probability got us closer to that theoretical probability. Now, we're going to do something, what? Well, then you'll have to watch the video. Now, let's look at the rolling a dice experiment. Theoretically, if you roll a dice 120 times, about how many times should each number be rolled? What math do I have to do to figure that out? If I roll 120 and there are 6 numbers on a dice, how many times would I roll a 1? How many times would I roll a 2? Bridget?
Wait, are we giving you the equation or the number?
Give me the number.
Oh, I don't have my calculator. Never mind.
Get your calculator out. We need the calculator for this. Kylie, how did you get 20, Kylie? 120 divided by 6. So you take that total outcome divided by how many possible outcomes? 120 divided by 6. How many students are in our math class today? You said 26, right? If each of you rolls a die 120 times, how many rolls would that be? Adeline?
3,120.
Ooh, that's a lot of dice rolls we're going to be doing. Oh boy. Theoretically, how many times should each number be rolled? James? Do the math on your calculator. Adeline? 3,120 rolls, and there are 6 numbers on a dice. Emma?
520.
520. We take 3,120 divided by the 6, and we get 520. So now, it was easy when we were just flipping 10 times, right? That was easy to count our tally marks. Now we're rolling 120 times. It's going to take longer, okay? It's going to, you're going to really have to count it out. What makes it easy, when we get to the 5 with our tally marks, you go across like that. It makes it easy to count by 5, so we're not kind of going blind, crossing our eyes, counting all those individual tally marks. So when you get 4 tally marks, that 5th one, put it going across. And then you can just count by 5s to make sure you have 120 dice rolls. Adeline. Yeah, you're going to roll the dice 120 times. That's why I said you have to hurry back so we can get started, because we don't have a lot of time to do this. So at home, you need a dice with 6 numbers on it, 6-sided dice. And you need to start rolling to get to 120. Yep, and you're marking each time you roll, what number did you roll? Sorry, Charlie. You got it? Did everybody get a dice? All right. Do your rolling. One hundred and 20 rolls. So 120 tally marks. As you are rolling, I'm gonna pass out both theology and math stickers. Oh, I started to peel it off, it didn't come.
I wrote 15. Oh, I just lost my head.
Ellen, did I get your table yet? What did you say? What did you say?
I'm at 102.
I only have 50. I had 50 in front.
I'm at 85.
I did.
50. I rolled 16 something.
Oh, I already got it.
Seriously, dude.
What?
Counting your head.
So now I just need to have
Level 26.
Theology and math.
halfway there.
Did I get everyone for their stickers? Okay, keep rolling. When you're finished, come put your dice back up into my baggie.
Because you messed me up.
Count in your head.
When you finish, you are, so whoever just finished, bring your binder up here and you can put the numbers on for your rolls. So we'll just go straight down. So as you finish, you put your dice away into my baggie and then you're going to record your numbers.
Should we write them in our binder?
Yeah, and then once you write it on the board, Sarah. Okay, I gotta actually come to the board to try to fix this. You know what, maybe it'll be easier. Your first number was out of 23,
Yeah.
and then 21.
Yeah.
Why do I have 81?
Use your calculator real quick.
Then you roll too many times. If you roll too many times, just take away from numbers until you get to 120. Bridget, we want to get done with the math. No messing people up.
He was counting out loud early. He was like, 1, 2,
I did.
So it's kind of karma.
Yes.
When you're finished, you put your dice away and you bring me your binder so I can write your numbers.
You already said what to do, bud. So you said maybe. Kiki.
Sarah, what's your last number? What's your last number?
Just tell me.
You're the one counting on that. Yeah, you know it's
By how much?
I made it to 100 because I 21.
So how much do you have here? Okay, so tell me these numbers. Eight months.
So I went 20, 20, 15, 20, 18, 20. I was way over.
I've never been more happy to finish something in my life.
Hey, no man.
19,
I'll wait.
17,
Let's go.
Stop it.
big step, brother.
Yeah.
26.
You stink.
Now, where were we supposed to have? 120. So we'll do just guess at this point. In the bed. So we're gonna do this set of numbers. Okay. Yep. So here. Yep. All right, tell me your numbers. The body numbers. Yep. Yep. So, as you are finished, as I'm writing numbers on the board, you're going to want to record them on your big chart. 20. Yay. Kylie, or James, somebody.
Am I supposed to do this?
I was in front of you.
I counted to 150. No, I counted to 125. That's not bad. Should we put it like do we put it in the yeah. I can use this. Do you have a pencil?
Yep.
I can express how much I can.
What was the second one? The third one?
No end.
First one is 20.
Ow! Shut up.
I really appreciate how my girls at this back table are writing down numbers. Lila moved over so she could see the numbers. This isn't social time. If you are done rolling your dice and you've given me your numbers, you're filling in your charts.
I'm going to.
Okay? If you haven't told me your numbers, come on up and tell me your numbers.
Kelly, I get all the, you
No, I'm using your chair.
So I'm missing quite a few people.
24.
Who am I favoring? That would be a 7. Here, come over here so people can see. Don't tell me your. Oh, you put it in there, okay. I still have 6 friends that need to give me their numbers. And then make sure your dice gets put away in my bag, not on the floor. So Peyton, your dice hold up front. Bennett, you almost done? Okay. In a couple minutes. Hudson, come over on this side. Come up and tell me. Go around this side. Okay.
So I got, I'm gonna put them in.
Yeah.
Stop it. Yeah.
Three. Three's the most common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not even 4. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 6.
Hudson, are you writing down the numbers?
Holy
See, I'm missing. Look, I keep getting lost.
Alright, let's see how far we're at.
Let me know.
Nolan.
I can't see.
I know that.
Oh my gosh, I finished it. Yeah, it made my brain hurt. Yeah, my brain hurts so much. Trying to hold What's that? I'll pay somebody to write this for me.
One penny.
Yeah, I know.
Bennett,
What?
I'll pay you 1 penny.
For what?
I'm missing 1 row, but I don't know what row it is.
No, we're all missing one of because someone's not done.
No, look, I have 3 rows left. Not 2.
Oh, do you do the 19?
Because I was the first one to write mine down.
No, I messed up.
We're gonna add on that last person tomorrow, okay? So that the last one we'll add on tomorrow, and we're gonna finish this objective tomorrow. Make sure all of my dice are turned in up front. I will take a screenshot so we can finish with our numbers tomorrow. Yes.
Record this.